I was diagnosed with breast cancer in July 2008. The cancer had already grown to the size of 3 inches in diameter and 1.5 inches in width, the size of my fist, and it spread to the lymph nodes and to my bones. It was far past the stage where it could be removed through surgery. I was informed that I was in a terminal state and had only 4 to 5 months to live. My doctor described the side effects of chemotherapy treatment and the warnings of the worst that could happen. While listening to the warnings, I could clearly imagine that I would lose all my hair and I would lose so much weight and become skin and bones, and that I would become a real cancer patient and would have to die at the hospital. Then I thought, everybody is going to die eventually, and what you can take with you to the next world is only your mind. So nothing but polishing up your mind is most important before you die. So I determined to spend the rest of my life just focusing on how to brush up my mind. I decided not to undergo any treatments and only go to the hospital for tests. Then I began my days of quiet inner examination at home. At first, I wondered how my cancer of this size could even disappear. Actually, it was gradually decreasing in size, just like a snowman melting away. It became softer at the periphery of the cancer and went away at the periphery, just like a snowman melting away gradually from the outside by becoming warm. After 3 months of intensive self-reflection, together with repeated ritual prayers at Happy Science, the cancer disappeared from the bones and from the lymph nodes. The size of the breast cancer went down to half the original size, and the level of the tumor marker became low. Since things were going well, I thought the cancer would disappear soon. Just then, the regression of the cancer completely stopped. The cancer did not grow nor became small, and this state continued for a while. At that time, I became anxious and suspicious if it was truly right to believe that this huge cancer could disappear only with faith. To be honest, anxiety or a sense of suspicion came to mind, and I wondered if it was truly okay to skip chemo or radiation therapy at all. Then, strangely enough, the cancer, which had ceased to move, began to move again and got energized to grow and started to become larger again. As if I had woken up a sleeping dog, the cancer began to grow again. After this experience, I wanted to strengthen my belief in the Lord very deeply. So I took ritual prayers at Happy Science repeatedly, more than 10 times. I prayed in the ritual prayers, I believe in the Lord, El Cantare. Please make my faith strong. And if it's your wish, please let me serve you more. I couldn't think of anything else. So I repeated the same ritual prayer for 10 to 12 times. I began to realize that faith requires 100% belief, and that 99% equals to 0. My cancer made me feel that this was real. 10 months after I was diagnosed with cancer, the level of the tumor marker went back to the normal level, and the echographic examination showed no shadow of cancer. So I went to see a doctor at a large hospital in Tokyo to get a final check. I took all of my medical records in the past and showed them to the doctor. The doctor could not believe that my cancer had disappeared because I had not undergone any medical treatment, like surgery, chemo, or radiation at all. He insisted there must be cancer somewhere. So I had to stay in the hospital for 3 days and got an intensive examination. There was no cancer in my body. I am very grateful that a miracle has been granted to me and that I can work for and serve the Lord again.